Today I will show you the Forex robots that really work for me. I will share my live accounts that I have on this computer, on the VPS, and this way you will see how I find the best Forex robots among all on the market, because we all know that there is a lot of scam. Most of the robots will blow your accounts and will leave you frustrated with the money you lost on the EAs. So my job is to analyze hundreds and even thousands of EAs. I create my own EAs with strategy builders such as EA Studio, FSB Pro. I will show you something new in this video that will leave you really amazed how technology works for EAs nowadays. But let me go straight to the point and show you a few live accounts that I have on my VPS, and I will share which robots I use in every account. So right in this account with the Black Bull markets, I have the golden pickaxe, which is one of the robots I have from Valery. She is a developer that I know for some time, and I've been using some of her EAs. I will leave a link down below in the description to the EAs that I use myself. So for example, this is a small live account that I have for the golden pickaxe. And if I show you the account history, you will see that there are profitable trades, just one losing by the way. And this EA is not really active recently because there is volatility filter, and whenever the gold is very volatile, the EA just stays away from the market, which probably is the smartest decision. The next account I have on the VPS is with Black Bull market. So here I have $10,000 account, and I'm trading the King robot from Leap FX, and I'm trading it with the very low risk settings. Now don't worry to take notes, I will leave all the links down below in the description. The next account is on Darwin X. Here I have $100,000 live account, and these are not my own money. So Darwin X is something like a prop firm, but not really. It's more of an asset management company where traders put their EAs, and there are investors who are allocating capital, and the Darwin X themselves are allocating capital to the profitable investors. I have recorded a few videos about Darwin X, and I'll leave the links down below as well. But here I have the Night Hunter Pro, and this account that is trading actually successfully. If I show you the account history, you'll see that there are profits, like 1, 2, 3 profitable trades, 4, 5 is just one losing trade. But what's quite interesting here is the fact that the commissions at the swaps are huge for euro dollar, for example. So you see that this one was a profitable trade, but the swap was like 2 times more than the profit made by the EA. As well, there was a commission. So that's one of the problems we have to solve as algo traders. Even we have a very good EA, even we have a very good platform, sometimes the conditions and the fees we have to pay are higher than the profits we could make. So it's not really the case where you will find the best golden egg among the EAs. You will put it on one platform and you will forget about it. It happens, you can find such EAs. I have such EAs that I really don't touch and I leave fully automatically, but quite often there are things that we have to figure out, like if we have to change the settings of the EA, if we have to modify the inputs of the expert advisor, or if one EA is actually better for another platform, then we have to figure out what exactly is the perfect match between the EA and the platform. The next account here is with FTMO. I have a funded account of $10,000 where I'm trading the Waka Waka. It is another EA from Valery, and you can see that it is on profit. It makes very steady profits. If I show you the account history, you will see that I just transferred the profits from last month to this month to continue building the account. It makes very small and steady profits, but because I use very low risk settings for this EA to stay within the trading objective of FTMO, and the most important one there is that we should not exceed 5% daily drawdown. And something quite interesting for FTMO, I don't know if you've heard about it, but they have removed the trading objective time. Finally, we waited for this for such a long time. So if I show you the trading objectives, you will see that it is already unlimited, which means that you are not limited in 20 trading days like it was until the moment, and this makes it super easier to trade and pass challenges with expert advisors. So I'll definitely dedicate a few videos about it. And if I go back to the FTMO funded account and the account settings of Waka Waka, you can see exactly which inputs I'm using. Actually, there are many, and if you're a beginner, probably won't understand anything, but on the top is actually the most important, where we set the risk in the account, so we will stay within the trading objectives of the FTMO. Now, to summarize it, on this VPS I have 4 accounts. You can see them right in here. 2 from Black Bull Markets, 1 from Darwin X, and the FTMO funded accounts. So the VPS for the beginners is a virtual machine. These accounts and these EAs are not here in my studio on this computer. They are on a virtual private server, and the one that I'm using is called Forex VPS.net. So this VPS service is dedicated only to algorithmic trading and expert advisors. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to sign up with 20% discount, especially for my subscribers. And there are different plans. The basic one is 50 Bulgarian lev. It just converted to my currency, but that's about 25 euro, probably about $30. You will see it converted in your currency wherever you are located. The next one is the more popular one, the standard, the high frequency plan. But down below there is an easy calculator where you can see exactly which account will work best for you depending on how many accounts you have. For example, if you have just 1 account, the very basic plan would work for you. Then if you have 3 or 4, you need a higher plan. And then obviously if you are planning to have more Metatrader platforms installed with more robots, then you would need a higher plan. The thing is, Forex VPS offers some free perks as well, free education from how to trade as well, track a trader that comes free whenever you order a VPS. They have very good support that will help you out with any questions, and you can get not 15 but 20% if you use the link down below in the description. And now let me switch to the Metatrader platforms installed on my local PC here in the studio. Right in here I have a new FTMO 200k challenge that I bought yesterday, and the challenges I consider to be live accounts because obviously we are risking money. And on this account I'm going to trade my new Euro-Dollar M1 robot, the one on that chart. I know many of you are waiting for it. In my FTMO course, I promised that I will update the course with this EA for free, and yep, I will do it. But first I want to make sure that this EA is robust and it's ready to pass challenges. Now, since they removed the 30-day trading objective, it's much easier obviously, and I'm pretty sure it will pass the test. But one more time, Until I'm sure, I'm not updating the course. I'll leave a link as well to the course down below in the description. There are already EAs included, but this one is quite interesting. It's the new one I have developed. Next on this PC, I have another Darwin X live account where I have the Waka Waka trading, and I shared the results in one of my previous accounts. The thing I have missed here was the low leverage, which is 1 to 10. And I used wrong settings with the Waka Waka, not the appropriate ones for such a low leverage. The EA was actually doing very well, bringing me some decent profits, but because of the low leverage, there was a moment when it couldn't open new positions because of lack of margin, and I handled huge losses of 10%. 10% is huge for me. And I had to close them and put the new settings of the EA. So even experienced traders do mistakes, and I always share my mistakes in my videos so you can learn from them. I will put the video about the Darwin X and the Waka Waka down below in the description. And then I'm going to the account that I have with FX View. And here I have a few robots for the M1 time frame attached that I am trading. I have actually shared these robots with you guys for free, but if you have missed that video, I will leave it again below in the description so you can download the robots for free. And next I have another small live account with the Night Hunter Pro, where I have some decent results, by the way. Actually, there were a lot of profits and losses. Overall, I have $13 in $500 account, which is not really a lot, but it's steady profits. I'm not touching anything. And you may wonder why $500? This is because I always test certain EA with certain settings first on a demo, then on a small live account where I am right now at this stage, and then if I'm happy with the results, I would put on a bigger account. And the next account I want to show you is with the Percept Trader AI. This is the new expert advisor from Valery that combines AI. You can see the ChatGPT icon in here and the Waka Waka. I recorded video about it as well. And I have it on $1,000 account, and I'm really optimistic about this EA, to be honest with you. And the last one I want to show you is the account that I have right in here on the left of my monitor. Okay, here it is. So this is where I have an account with active trades, and I have those portfolio EAs. And you can see that there are 3 expert advisors, but inside there are 30 strategies in total. So the portfolio EAs are a combination of many robots in one EA, which makes it much easier to test many strategies and robots, because I can put many in one chart and not to have 50 or 99 different charts on Metatrader. And I've shown a lot about EA Studio Strategy Builder that is on the website of EA Trading Academy, the software that I use to generate hundreds and thousands of strategies. Then I put all of these EAs on demo accounts. I select the best one for live accounts. But now I have restarted the whole process of testing so many EAs because there is something new, as I said at the beginning of the video, that I will share with you, which makes the whole process much easier and faster. So it's not just the EA Studio anymore and the FSB Pro, but there is as well the Express Generator, and it is really the world's fastest offline generator, and I will show you how fast it works. So let me put it right on the screen, and you will see that right in here I have the settings or the EA parameters I want to see, like what stop loss, what take profit range, what acceptance criteria, and on the right side I have the assets. Here is, for example, euro dollar that I have for the euro yen. But if that looks too complicated for you, I'll just show you how it works. I will open the Express Generator folder and I will just double click on the euro yen command script, and it will start generating strategies fully automatically on my computer. And here it is, I'll bring it on the screen, and you will see that I have two working simultaneously. And check this out, these are not seconds, these are generated and calculated strategies. Look at that, already 11, 12,000 different, 13,000 different strategies calculated. And I will see at the end, there are already collections with strategies. So this is a strategy with a balance chart. You can see the statistics on the right side. This is for the M15 time frame, and here is for the H1 time frame. Already above 25,000 strategies generated. And at the end, I will have the collections that I will put in EA Studio, and I will export the ready-to-use robots. So now I'm pretty much recalculating all of the collections and the strategies, and I will avoid the whole process of testing hundreds of EAs on demo accounts, because with the Express Generator I'll be able to have the few EAs that are most profitable, and I can put straight on my live account. It is really automated, but it will take some time for me to generate hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands EAs for the different assets and timeframes, and I will then put the top ones in a few live accounts. But that's a little bit more of geek algorithmic trading, as I like to call it. It's not just a ready-to-use EA to put on your account. I develop a lot of the EAs myself using the EA Studio Strategy Builder, because I really like to learn how algorithmic trading works, what are the better parameters, stop loss, take profit, entry and exit conditions. But at the same time, I review many of the robots on the marketplace, I buy a lot of expert advisors, and I share in my videos the best ones. And please don't take any of that as piece of recommendation, okay? In my videos on my YouTube channel, I do my best to share my experience, and I hope it is useful to you guys. I'll leave the links to everything I mentioned down below in the description, and I hope this will save you probably hundreds of hours that I've spent researching and looking for the best brokers, the best EAs, the best VPS service, and the best strategy builders. Thank you very much for watching my video, being my subscriber. It means so much to me. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments. As always, I wish you safe trading, and don't forget that I love you. Cheers!